Najee, what kind of difference did you notice in the offense on Sunday and how you guys were able to move the ball against the Bengals?
We were just executing really well. We kind of have our identity as offense, so we know that, and it's more easier to play.
Najee, have you changed your approach a little bit, maybe more power style last week or so?
No.
Did you notice much difference with the change in coordinators, in the flow of the game, and the way the calls were coming in?
No, but it was good that, I think that Pat and Coach Falk did a good job of just preparing us throughout the week. I think us as a team did a really good job, just because of a lot of distractions, obviously, the outside media, coaching change is really an offensive side. So us as an offense is going out there and executing at a high level too, and putting up those yardage for the first time. I think that I tip my hat off for just us as a team, and Pat, Sully, and Coach Falk really just getting us ready for the week. Them really just motivating us and doing a really good job, especially Coach Falk. Just his leadership in there. I think that it deserves more talk.
Yeah. Najee, you've been with Eddie the whole time you've been here. What does he bring to that whole room and in that position?
He good leadership qualities. He gives really good examples of what exactly a team should be. I'm not saying that Coach Canada didn't do that. This is no shot to him. But Coach Falk just did a really good job of just being a leader and just carrying that just leadership mentality and placing upon everybody. Really holding a lot of people accountable for stuff, good or bad, mistakes or not, and yeah.
How do you guys build on what you were able to do, just in terms of, again, like the output? A lot of the guys that we've talked to just said, you guys really liked what you were able to put on display last week.
You said who? Who said that?
Just through some of the guys that we've talked to, Kenny, Pat, a little bit. Just how do you guys continue to build on what you did last week?
We just keep executing. We just keep, trusting the game plan. We keep going out here and practicing. It starts with the little things. It starts at practice. That's the main thing. Just getting everybody healthy, getting everybody ready to go, and knowing your roles.
What kind of work goes into your offensive lineman getting to the second level? It seems like they're doing that a lot more and getting to the linebackers, and that's helping you guys generate more space in the run game.
Yeah, because a lot of linebackers aren't shooting the gaps. Earlier in the year, a lot of linebackers would shoot the gaps to stop the run. It's another way of just stopping the run, loading the box, and shooting linebackers. Teams, so they're not. Some teams haven't been able to do that, and we're able now to work up to the second level, and the linemen's able to work up to second level and get us more space to work.
Now, just the three tight end look help with that?
The three tight end look up with that? The three tight end look up with what?
Can't shoot every gap if there's more gaps, right?
What? Can't shoot every gap if there's more gaps?
You said the linebacker.
What's your question again?
How are you guys finding the three tight end packages to run?
It's good. To have more bodies on the field. That's only in that's like certain personnel. So I don't want to go into why it's personnel that we use that, but it's more of a personnel thing. But it's good. It's I don't want to say what I want to say, but yeah.
You said that you found the identity. How would you describe it?
Running the ball.
You had said after the Browns game you guys were going to meet as an offense, that you need to talk and get through some things. Is that something that you guys did last week, and what were some of those conversations like?
Did we meet during the Browns week, you said?
After the game, the offense needed to meet and talk some things through, get all on the same page, things like that. Is that something that you guys...
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
What were some of those conversations like? How did it help
Not
you
for the
guys?
media. Not for the media. It's just a personal thing.
Did it produce the results you were looking for?
Sometimes it's not about. Did it produce the results? You could say that we had a 400 total yard game. All right, that's the first time. But sometimes it's not about the results. Sometimes it's the understanding of each other. The type of team that we are. This is a bond. And if we break up as a team, then we lost. If you guys, write the stuff that you guys write, then it can be whatever it wants. But if we lose each other, then we lost. So it's more of just the trust in each other and knowing that nothing could break what we got in the room, rather than what you guys write on social media.
Two more?
Do you feel better about that collective trust now than you did a couple of
No, it always has. It's just reassurance.
You had said after that game you weren't sure if it was possible to fix the offense, but you weren't sure if that would happen. Do you feel that you guys are able to, after the Browns game, you had said it's possible to fix the offense and to get things going, but you weren't sure if you guys would find those fixes. Do you feel differently now after?
I said I wasn't sure if I find it fixed. I don't remember saying that. I gotta see that video or something. I don't remember saying that. But everything's able to fix. Everything's fixable. You know, it's just a matter of time, patience. You know, work. You know, a certain type of drive you want. How bad do you want to fix it? You know, how bad do you want to go as a team? You know, I think that we come to understand of what we want. That's why we had that meeting. So this is more just putting it on the field and showing it. You know, I think we did. I think we took a step this past weekend.
Diontae, just off the top, when we talked with Mike yesterday, he said that you would kind of address what happened in the game with the fumble. I know you told us afterward you didn't see the ball, but after looking at the tape, anything else pop out to you, or what kind of happened there?
You know, I addressed the situation to them. My teammates, they know how I feel and how I should go about the situation. You know, next time it occurs, whatever, you know, I own up to it. You know, I'm not perfect, so. Like I said, all I could do is just move forward and just keep playing football. And that's all I'm worried about.
What was their response, Diontae?
Huh?
What was your teammates' response?
They didn't say nothing. Really, it was just more of me just owning up to what I did on Sunday to the team and just letting them know that it won't happen again.
Deontay, were you just caught up in the in the touchdown that was overturned?
Like I said, the ball, I didn't know the play was still going. Like I said, if I could make the play again, I'd jump on the ball.
Mike said, you know, for you it's a lot about maintaining emotions from play to play. How is that something that you work on or that you feel like you've tried to work on throughout your career?
Well, it's not something I like try to do on purpose. Like nobody just is out there just trying to mess up. I'm human just like everybody else out there. So, you know what I'm saying? It's my job. Like I know what I got to do. And it's not, like I said, I'm not perfect. So I'm just out there trying to make plays at the end of the day. Sometimes things might not go your way or whatever, but I'm doing the best I can to just keep playing, and also all I can do is just keep trying.
Diontae, do you feel like you're a different player than that one play might suggest?
Yeah, that's not me as a player. That one play doesn't define me, never will. You know, I didn't come up playing football like that, so obviously it looks bad on film. You know, it's from here on out, just going forward. You know, just be smart, just keep playing to the whistle blows.
Deontay, how did your teammates respond to what you had to say?
They didn't respond. They was just listening to me tell them that I own up to the play.
Do you expect to be in the starting lineup on Sunday?
Yeah.
The offense is, you know, scoring's been tough for you guys this year at times. I know you guys really moved the ball on Sunday. Was just that not scoring on that play, can that sort of snowball? Like, is that just sort of a frustration thing because it is so hard, been so hard for you guys to score in terms of reaction?
You know, I can't do nothing about that call. The call was the call. I just gotta come down with the ball. Like I said, really, I didn't even know we had that, like 400 yards offense. Like I'm just out there playing. I'm like, yeah, look, players gonna get to you, but it's up to us, you know, just to keep playing and not think about the previous play.
Whether it's you or somebody else, do you guys have like an in-house system for holding guys accountable if there's something like that happens that doesn't look good on film?
Yeah, kind of own up to your own mistake. It's really up to anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you did something, you know what you should do or whatever. You know, and that's what I did. I feel like I did the right thing by standing up in front of the team and owning up to my mistake. And you know, all I can do is just move forward.
What were some of the differences with the new offensive brain trust? You know, the new guys in charge. How much more effective were you guys?
Say everybody just, you know, buying in and just wanting to win. It's none. I wouldn't say. I mean, the coaches gonna come up with a great game plan. You know, you can't just never take nothing from that part. But other than us, the changes. I mean, it's the same plays or whatever. So
you didn't notice much of a difference.
I mean, I'm out there just playing. I don't worry about the numbers of yards the whole offense got right now. I'll worry about that at the end of the game. Like I didn't know we had 400 yards, but that's great for us. That's big. You know, it didn't happen in a while. So all we can just do is just keep playing and not worry about that stuff.
Was there more of a buy-in, do you feel like, going into the game, as far as you trusting the game plan, knowing what would work? Was that a difference that you sensed in the locker room?
Yeah, we felt that all week. Just had practice, the energy, walking around, and on the field as well. And you've seen it carried over to the game. Obviously, you know, we didn't score 3 touchdowns. That was our main goal, like scoring 3 touchdowns. But you just got to keep working, and it's gonna come.
Diontae, how important is this week to sort of build off of what you guys were able to do last Sunday?
It's big, you know what I'm saying? We got the win, a big win that we needed. We got the Cardinals this week, so we can't go in there, you know, thinking we're just finna run over. You know what I'm saying? They pros just like us, so we gotta give them the same amount of respect as just anybody out there. So it's no different.
What does have to happen for you guys to turn those yards into points? There's only 4 trips to the red zone, to score a touchdown on just one of them. What kind of has to happen to get over that hump?
It's nothing really like messing with it. Just keep playing. The game gonna speak for itself. You know, anything can happen. So you just gotta keep playing. That's all. That's all there is to it.
How did Sunday's performance feel for you guys as a team?
Yeah, it felt great. Obviously, you know, we were able to do stuff on offense that we haven't done in the past, and you know, we moved the ball great, and obviously it opened things up, and it was a great team win.
I know Kenny just mentioned, you know, points is the next step, but does that just come, you know, with getting that offense going again, the points will come?
Yeah, we got to stop kicking ourselves in the foot. You know, when we get down that area, I think we had a fumble and a penalty or something like that, and you can't settle for field goals. We got to score points, and you know, that's that next step.
How do you guys build on what you did last weekend? Because I feel like when we talked to you guys a lot, you said, you know, hey, we took steps in the right direction.
Yep.
We've kind of displayed what we wanted to see this season.
Yeah, we just got to keep going. Obviously, we got to hone in our in practice, continue the growth there, and obviously just show up in the stadium on Sunday and go from there and execute.
How do you turn the field goals into touchdowns in the red zone?
Just like I said, don't kick our own selves. You know, hold on the details down there and understand you know, what we're trying to accomplish. You know, we can't settle for field goals. We just got to score touchdowns.
Pat, what stood out about the 3 tight end packages you guys used, and how do you build on that?
Just keep doing what we're doing. I think we ran the ball very effectively in the 3 tight end sets, and you know, obviously we had some pass concepts in there as well. So just continue to grow from there, and just, you know, showcasing that, you know, we're effective when there's 3 tight ends out there. Because if you know, we're not doing much with it, there's no reason for us, all 3 of us, to be out there. So we have to continue to create plays.
Pat, overall, from an offensive standpoint, what does that last week do for confidence? I know it's not the points you wanted, but just to be able to move the ball.
Yeah, it's a big confidence boost. Obviously, moving the ball, like everyone says, we got to score points now. So if we can put the points along with moving the ball as effectively as we did, we're going to be a tough offense to stop.
Everybody talked about how, you know, when Cincinnati came out, the defensive looks they had with the safeties back, you guys took advantage over the middle. Is this going to be the same thing this week against Arizona? Because Coach Tomlin talked a lot about their safeties and how integral they are to their defense. What are they doing? Might it be different this time around against them?
Yeah, the Cardinals, they have, you know, obviously Buda Baker and their other safety. They're great players. Obviously, we have to, you know, be keyed on them and what they do. They do a lot of different variations of coverages and different, you know, disguise and stuff. So if we catch them in the right looks, then obviously we're going to be able to, you know, make successful plays against them and be explosive.
I know you guys talked a little bit about the playbook being the same, even though there's different coordinators, but do you expect, like, you know, fans or people like us to see something different out there, like maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do different formations. I guess you can put people in different positions. I guess you kind of saw that when let's go a lot of 13 personnel. Which just kind of, you know, dictate. We kind of have to dictate to the defense what we want to happen. And, you know, if they're going to match personnel or they're going to go big people with our you know, tight ends, we're able to you know, spread them out and create mismatches there. So it's all about creating mismatches, and we have to continue to exploit whatever mismatches we can find.
Pat, would you expect to see a lot of cover 2 after what you put on tape Sunday?
It depends. Obviously, you know, if a team comes in and they're going to try and stop me, then we have to rely on George and Tay. If they come in and rolling the corners up and having help over them for Tay and GP, then guys in the middle like myself, Connor and Darnell are going to have to step up.
Pat, do you appreciate Diontae apologizing?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Obviously, you know, he has a reason for what happened, and you know, that's my dog, and I'm going to support him whatever way I can. He's a good team player and team first for sure. He's a good guy to have in the locker room and good guy on the offense. So you know, it was nothing malicious in my mind. It just happened, and I'm excited to see what he does this week.
When you're on the verge of something like this, do you feel like the points just will come at some point?
Yeah, you know, you can't force it, right? It's going to have to happen. You know, if Tay was on that ball, we're going to turn the ball over in the red zone. The points will come. and we know that. And luckily, our defense has been playing lights out.
How did things flow from a communication standpoint? Do you feel it was efficient enough?
For sure, for sure. I don't think there was any miscommunication out there for the most part. I think it was smooth.
What about from Coach Faulkner and Coach Sullivan getting the plays in? Was everything flowing well with those?
They've been fantastic. Solely made an emphasis all week. They took the plays in faster, so we had more time at the line of scrimmage. On the road like that, it felt like we had more time. It felt better.
Do you ever have to deal with an adjustment at offensive coordinator throughout your career anywhere?
Yeah.
And you know, is that hard for everyone to get on the same page when something like this?
The last time I dealt with a coordinator change in the middle of the season was my rookie year in Arizona. At that time, a different scenario. At the time, we weren't very good. We were like 2-11 or something like that. So certainly different because now we fired our coordinator and we're still in the heat of it. A lot of good football left to play. So we didn't feel like we were that far off, and maybe it just gave us a little burst, at least last week. And like I said, there's still a lot of work to do. We got to put our heads down and work, and there's a lot of big football games coming up.
How do you guys prove that last week wasn't a mirage, or wasn't just like a, hey, you changed the battery, so you're going to get a jolt of juice, but you have to keep it going? What's the next step?
There's only one way to prove it is go out on Sunday and do it again. Score more points. Again, we got to put our head down to work. There's still stuff to clean up, and there's still opportunity to be way better. We got a good challenge this week with Arizona, and the challenges will continue as the year goes on.
Mason, Diontae said he'd talk to you guys. What was your reaction to the play and what he had to tell you guys?
Yeah, he just, he told us that's on him, and that's it was a mistake by him, and he won't let it happen again. And I know Tay, and I know he won't let that happen again. I didn't have a reaction to seeing the clip. It's just, late in the play, the ball pops out, you don't know if it's live or not. So you never know what's going through a guy's head, what he sees. Even though if it looks like he sees it, you don't know if he's really seeing it or not. So I trust that Diontae won't let that happen again.